That's smart stuff. That's the brainiest one of the lot.
It's shaking.
I call this intergalactic time court to order. Prosecutor, what is the business?
My lord, we're here to bring to trial historical persons to account for their actions that have perverted the course of history. Officer, bring on the accused. I call for Lydia Becker. I now call for Emmeline Pankhurst. Here is the evidence on the charges brought forward, my lord.
Lydia Becker, what do you think you're doing? I'm spreading the woman's cause through reasonable persuasion. How's that supposed to help us? Look what Asquith has done. Look what Parliament has done. And look what men have done. That's just not good enough. We have to use the power of the word. No, we have to use the power of the broken pane. We suffragettes use that power, not you, suffragists.
How do you find Lydia Becker?
I find you not guilty of wasting paper and littering. You are free to go.
Okay.
My lord, how do you find Emmeline Pankhurst?
I find you guilty. For breaching the peace, violence and conspiracy to suicide, I sentence you to cleaning horse stables for the rest of your life.
Unjust. I do not believe in it.
Who are the next defendants and on what charges do you bring them?
Hitler, Forrest, and Eric the Red, my lord. Hitler is brought on charges of denying Eva until 1945 and living in sin. Forrest is on charges of failing in his prime motive, and Eric the Red for raping, pillaging, and failing to sack Iona. Blah. General Forrest, up here! Arise, Eric the Red! Here is the evidence, my lord.
Slobbing my hogs, Edna.
I surely have, Beauregard. Been right filling my day.
Enough of that slobbing the hogs, boys. It's time to protect the South and protect Southern womanhood.
How?
By terrorizing our neighbors.
Ellie Mae, and I do declare that I don't need protection. I know how to look after my man.
Come on, Diskin. We must not be seen together in public.
Yeah, I love.
What else? What else?
Hitler, how do you find him? Guilty or not guilty?
I find you guilty of denying Eva until 1945 and living in sin. I sentence you to separation by guillotine.
History will put the Scot on trial.
My lord, in the case of General Forrest, how do you find him?
For failing in your prime motive, I find you guilty and sentence you to working in a black rest home for all of eternity.
My lord, how do you find Eric the Red?
I find you guilty of raping, pillaging, and failing to sack Iona. I sentence you to castration by Bobbit methods.
Oh, I'd rather die first.
Prosecutor, who are next and what are their crimes?
Aphra Behn, Marie Curie, and Florence Nightingale, my lord. Aphra Behn is being charged with unseemly, unwomanly behaviour and breaking women's roles. Marie Curie is being brought on charges of conduct unbecoming a lady, and Florence Nightingale for practising without a licence. Oh boy, Aphra Behn!
I now call Marie Curie.
Here is the evidence on the charges brought forward, my lord.
I'm Aphra Behn. And if you're drawn to the life, pray tell me then why women should not write as well as men.
This radium sulfate more soluble in H2SO4 than barium sulfate. This is better than cooking.
The doctors are incompetent here. They really need nurses.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will make you feel better. I wish I had more trained nurses.
Curie, guilty or not guilty?
I find you not guilty of conduct unbecoming a lady. You can leave.
Receive no dance.
My lord, how do you find Aphra Behn?
For unseemly, unwomanly behaviour and breaking women's roles, I find you not guilty. Continue with the good work.
I'll just do what I want to do.
My lord, in the case of Florence Nightingale, how do you find her?
For practising without a licence, I find you guilty. But because of your good deeds, I will allow you to continue to practice. However, on the condition that you attend university to study medicine.
Yes, my lord, I will continue my good work.
On what charges do you bring on the next group?
John F. Kennedy, for almost starting World War III in adultery, my lord. Nixon for conspiring with communists and the Watergate incident, and Margaret Thatcher for polluting the environment with CFCs, my lord.
I give to you John F. Kennedy. Margaret Thatcher.
Here is the evidence on the charges brought forward, my lord.
The Soviet Union has just withdrawn its naval transport ships today, ending the Cuban Missile Crisis. After the Russians set up intermediate-range ballistic missile launching sites on Cuba, they sent ships with a payload of nuclear warheads to the island. President Kennedy, following his notification of the threat, responded by setting up a naval quarantine zone with orders to fire upon the incoming vessels. Khrushchev, fortunately, called back his fleet. This is Cameron Bennett reporting from Miami.
Is that you, John?
Yeah.
And just where have you been?
Down to the pub with Bubby and the boys.
Then why is your lipstick on your face?
Well,
You've been to Monroe's house, haven't you?
Jackie, wait!
I'll put some stiffening in the backbone of the British people.
My fellow Americans, I'll protect you from communism. What's that, Henry?
It's time for détente, Mr. President.
Well, I'm nothing if not adaptable.
And how adapted were you over Watergate?
Get that camera out of my face. Scrub those tapes, Marianne.
Good. John F. Kennedy, is he guilty or not guilty?
I find you guilty of almost starting World War III and adultery. I sentence you to working on the sugar plantations in Cuba for a year.
I'll do this for my country.
Maggie Thatcher, how do you find her?
For polluting the environment with CFCs due to your abuse of hairspray, I sentence you to 2 years' service to Greenpeace.
Highly unlikely. Mrs. Nixon, how do you find him?
I find you not guilty of conspiring with communists, and considering the fact you have already been punished for Watergate, I have decided to set you free.
My fellow Americans.
Prosecutor, the final group, what are their crimes?
Mrs. Gandhi, my lord, for inhumane methods of birth control, and Thomas Jefferson for practicing slavery and hypocrisy.
Indira Gandhi.
I now present to you Thomas Jefferson. Here is the evidence on the charges brought forward, my lord.
The population problems of India are getting out of control. I am assigning all medical students to assist me with the problem.
What is to be done?
Why, Mr. Jefferson, what are you doing there, sir?
Man, the Constitution of the United States. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. James, will you get me a drink, please?
Why, yes, sir. Certainly, sir. Why, right away, sir.
I find you guilty of using inhumane methods of birth control and sentence you to working in an orphanage for the rest of your life.
You do not understand.
How do you find him?
For the practice of slavery and your hypocrisy, I find you guilty. I sentence you to 5 years of picking cotton.
Oh my God, officer, we forgot George III. Been turned off, I'll have to flick him back.
Old blind, bad, despised king.
Hey, shut up, Shelly! What? Well, where's Frederick? I must speak to Frederick. Yeah, Horizon. Yes, I find you, Frederick. Fred. Almost lost me colony. Wait, who is that? Oh, Fred, yes. I see you're branching out into Silesia these days. Yes. Never take a bow and that sort of thing. Oh, well, I guess I'd better leave. Now, yes. Oh.
My lord, and what charges do you bring against George III?
I've seen about all I can take. I sentence him to working as a teacher at Green Bay High School for the rest of his life.
It's all on here. Okay, okay, now stop smiling. You're suddenly shocked.
Okay, so I'll just stop the boom. And the Zimbarompazoo has been turned off. I'll have to flick him back.
Yeah, look the other way.
I'm just not in a serious mood today. I can't now.
Yeah.
Do you want us to turn around, Michelle?
Yeah.
It's not you guys, it's me.
Okay. Ready?
Third, about all I can take, I sentence him to teaching history at Green Bay High School for the rest of his life.
You should be trying to teach them more than me.
I now call for Emily Pankhurst. I call upon Hitler.
Okay.
General Forrest, up here! Arise, Eric the Red! Now call forth Florence Nightingale. I now call Marie Curie. Margaret Thatcher. I call for Indira Gandhi.
My hand comes down, and then you count to 3. So we've got screaming and music and dense bush. Okay, that's a bit of mystery. Count to 3 after you've seen his signal.
I forgot what I was going to say. You've been all slobbing my arms, Edna.
I surely have, Beauregard. Been right filling my day.
I just forgot what I was going to say.
Oh.
Ellie Bell.
Lydia Becker, what do you think you're doing? I'm spreading the women's cause through reasonable... Lydia Becker, what do you think you're doing? I'm spreading the woman's cause through reasonable persuasion. How's that supposed to help us? Look what Asquith has done. Look what Parliament has done. Look what men have done. But that's just not good enough. We have to use the power of the word. No, we have to use the power of the broken pain. Words don't mean anything. Us suffragettes know more than you, suffragists. Lydia Becker, what do you think you're doing? I'm spreading the word. Lydia Becker, what do you think you're doing? Lydia Becker, what do you think you're doing?
Look happy. Sorry, director.
Yeah, that's right.
The doctors are so incompetent here, they really need nurses.
Yeah, I agree.
The doctors are really incompetent here. They...
I said, well, no, well, bless my soul, I do declare. You know. Yeah, I'm Ellie Mae. I don't need
To be protected.
to be protected. And then you can, if you wink to the camera, you can say, I can handle my man. Okay? And you know, because you've got you're that false sort of, you know, powder puffy sort of girl. Yeah, that's what you are this time. Okay? So let's see.
Well, I do declare, I'm Ellie Mae, and I do know how to look after my man. I'm alphabetic. Oh no!
Say yay!
Yay!
Say it! Ready?
Highly unlikely. Highly oh shit.
People.
You forgot.
I forgot to go Ruben. I'll put some stiffening in the backbone of the British people.
Sorry. I can't.
The population problems of India are getting out of control. I am assigning all medical students to assist me with the problem.
What is to be done?
Look, now they've tried. Oh, they've been on it. Oh, shit, you gotta get over here. Not quick. Stop full down in this roll. Roll down. That one's a brave one, it's like roll down. Some of them go down the whole top. That's one comes one.
That's all right.
Where are you, Mum?
That's the smart duck. That's the brainiest one of the lot.
JFK is being brought on charges of almost starting World War III and adultery. Nixon for conspiring with communists.
President Kennedy, following his notification.
You forgot to go! I was going, Nadia,
She
go!
wasn't going.
She wasn't going. Because you didn't actually say it was going.
Yeah, nuclear warheads.
I said sent ships with payload of nuclear warheads. Bill.
Oh, I see. Okay,
that's
that was her cue. Okay, we'll start again, no problem.
President Kennedy, following his naval. Sorry.
Okay.
You're supposed to stop.
Yeah, you're supposed to stop here. But let's go back to that start.
Is that you, John?
All we really want, we want it before it starts the...
Yep.
As soon as she comes out.
So he started a bit early
Yeah,
and he went
yeah.
for the wrong reason.
You have to stop laughing!
You come in like this, and then you look at the...
And go.
Yeah, and then turn that off. Okay? And look, have the shoes...
And when I go, is that you, John? You go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start now.
Right, ready? We don't want that sound. We don't want the voice.
So as soon as it gets...
Check. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't start until the second part of the music comes.
Well, the first bit will do.
Oh my God!
Turn it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, this time we do it.
Is that you, John?
Yeah.
Angels, where have you been?
Down to the pub with Bobby and the boys.
Then why is your lipstick on your face?
Well,
You've been to Monroe's house, haven't you?
wait.
It's wrong music. Just here, yeah.
And how adaptable were you over Watergate?
Hey, what the? Get that camera out of my face. Scrub those tapes, Marianne.
How adaptable were you over Watergate?
What the? Scrub those tapes. Cover up. Get that camera out of my face. Marianne. It'll be the Russian nation.
Yeah, that's the one that ran on.
When do you want to get started?
Jolly good show, chap. Hurrah, we've got Mr. Bowen.
More keep more done.
Splendid.
We'll be back. We promised you.
We've got our history teacher back.
Better take the gag off. Oh, well done, famous fine.
Thank you.
You are so much, Joe. I wouldn't be surprised if you joined the police force someday.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
That's our exciting adventure over again.
Oh, well, back to Dick's house for some